My name is Nicholas Rotter. I'm 25.
Jonathon Brightenstein, and I'm 22.
Awesome. So when did you guys first meet? Or what is your relationship towards each other?
Roommates.
We're roommates. We've lived together for the past, over a year?
2.5 years?
2.5 years?
It's like half a year at one Canon. Over a full year.
That's true. Okay.
So when did y'all
2
first
years,
meet?
2.5 years. At AMC. I worked there.
2010.
Yeah. I was a manager when he got hired. Yeah, that's pretty much how it started.
He was my boss. Okay.
All right. So whenever y'all first met, Dara, were you out at the time?
Yes, it was. Yes, I was out at the time.
All right. And Nick, did you know that Dara was openly gay whenever you first met him?
I mean, I don't think I straight up asked him. But I think I guess that sounds bad to say, but I think I assumed.
Yeah.
Not in a derogatory way or anything like that, but
Would you say that's
I feel
true?
like I make it pretty obvious sometimes. You don't see many straight coworkers skipping down the halls or doing things like that.
I would say since when we first met each other, I was his boss. So it wasn't like friends right off the bat. It was more, getting to know him as an employee, seeing how he worked with others, how he worked with people, how he talked to people, how he carried himself, what confidence that he had, all that stuff. So it was more of a getting to know him process before that, just as a person. And then, from there, I always tried to be friendly with my employees in general, and he was very receptive to it. So I think it just grew naturally, as you put it.
I'd say it progressed pretty naturally. At first I was just bottom level and he was my manager, and then I got promoted, in which we got more time around each other to get to know each other more. Like when we were closing together, we'd have more time to talk, chit chat.
I guess it's not like it was forced, or it's not like it was hindered in any way. It's not like I was hesitant to talk to him because I knew he was gay. Feel like alienated or anything like that. It was like, this is the guy that hangs out with the gay guys. There must be something wrong with him, or maybe he's gay, whatever. But I never felt like that. He was just a friend. And I don't know where else I was going with that.
Liz.
Did I get any gay rumors about me? I don't think. I didn't hear any. I don't think anybody thought that we were in a relationship or that, anything like that.
Did you ever have anybody question y'all's friendship?
No, but they've asked, I've had people ask me if Nick was gay, but it's not in he holds himself in a gay way as much as the person asking was hoping and praying. So, it's never been a negative way.
Okay. I was getting to know him, how he's a worker, stuff like that. Then he got promoted. We were more equals professionally, so I could talk to him a lot more intimately, I guess, a lot more often. And since we're we closed together a lot, we worked the same shifts a lot.
Yeah.
So, we didn't always talk about work, obviously. So some stuff, we talked about stuff. And then a couple months down the line, I ended up moving in with him and our other friend. It wasn't like hey, let's get an apartment together, let's plan this out, let's move in together and stuff like that. It was just hey, you guys have an extra room, I need somewhere to stay, and they took me in. So at that point, there was no work involved or anything like that, and we started to get more comfortable with each other, talking about relationships and I talked to him about girls I had crushes on. He talked to me about his stuff, and get more in tune with each other. And he's still my roommate. I feel like we got a brotherly relationship.
Totally.
I can count on him, and I help him out when I can, and I know he'll do the same for me. Like when, I guess this is going into more background stuff, but I'm from a smaller town, a lot smaller people, conservative town, so, I'd never been around, openly gay people. So just, see him and be around him and experience, like, him just being himself and not, like, holding back, just, being himself, whatever he was, whatever he wants to be, not trying to not
Trying to be somebody he's not.
Not trying to be somebody he's not because is afraid of being ridiculed or yelled at or scoffed or whatever. Because there are people that came through the theater all the time that were like that would scoff, and like when he would serve them, they would be like, "What?" They weren't ready for it. But he just kept doing his thing, kept being him, and didn't let it deter him in any way. So, but just being exposed to that, and a lot of his friends and a lot of my roommate's friends are gay as well, and just hanging around them to just opened my eyes to a whole new, I guess culture, you would say, whole new, I don't know, way of life that I never would have experienced otherwise. But this whole experience has just made me more open and accepting as a human being in general.
We have a really close relationship that kind of just happened by itself very naturally, like you asked earlier, because one day I just thought of him as like a super nice manager at work, and then we got to work together. I was like, he is really nice, he's just a good guy in general. He's got a lot of good things going for him, he's talented, and got to know him more on a personal level. And then we ended up living together, which was kind of quick and random. Because like one day it was just like, is it cool if Nick moves in? And I was like, yeah. And they moved in. And then we've been living together ever since then. And it's weird because we've also been working together the whole time too, at both jobs. So a lot of people are like, joking, I'll get tired of seeing each other. I'm like, well, we have our own lives outside of that.
Yeah.
And it's nice because if I have things that I want to talk to him about, he'll listen, and vice versa. And we always have like car rides, we'll just chat, have like bro talk. I love that. And I would say he did make me feel more comfortable in the workplace, especially like when I went to work for my current job where he was already working. I was like, I know him, we're cool, he's cool. People like him. I was like, alright, cool, I feel better. And I'd say that definitely helped ease me into the work family, the work environment. It made me feel more confident and comfortable